The Turnpike Dogs. I'll tell you about those creepy fucking dogs. People keep pretending they're just another band of brigands, and that kind of thinking gets caravans emptied and children found without heads. They aren't men. They're beasts of depravity. I first heard the name whispered between Slanich and Nafar, teamsters spitting before they said it, caravan guards crossing themselves the wrong way. The dogs, they called them. Like that made them sound smaller. Like naming the thing made it easier to kill. It doesn't. The Turnpike Dogs live where roads narrow, where milestones lean, where toll posts rot but never fall. They don't hold land the way lords do. They hold movement. They hold fear. They own the space between places people think are safe. Slanich, Nafar, Corin, every road between them, more or less. They don't raid towns unless they're starving or bored. Too much noise, too many walls. Roads are cleaner, quieter. People are tired there, loaded down, watching the sky instead of the bushes. That's where the dogs come in. They hunt in packs, never alone, half men, half dogs. Some look more one than the other. None of them look right. Long arms, bent legs, jaws too wide, teeth crowded like they grew in a hurry. Armor welded from scraps and nailed on with whatever held. Rusted mail fused with leather and skin, black charred cloaks sometimes, greasy and stuck together with blood and filth. They stink before you see them. Wet fur, old meat, shit. They don't shout challenges. They don't announce tolls like proper bandits. They wait until you're in it, until wagons are boxed in. Then they reveal themselves, ask for payment, not coin. They ask for meat, a hand, a leg, your children, your wife, someone that would taste the best. If you refuse, they take everything. They drag people off the road, not fast, not all at once, one by one. The rest get to listen. That's the point. They like the sound of panic spreading. They like watching strong men sob when their family is torn into. But they butcher their wounded first. A dog that can't run doesn't get left behind. He gets eaten right there, no ceremony. They tear into him while he's still breathing sometimes. Saves time, keeps the pack strong. One moment they're laughing and snarling with one of their pack members, then the next moment they're upon them like a rabid beast. Another odd thing is that they're fascinated by heads. They keep them, string them along the roads, hang them from broken signposts, nail them to mile markers, stack them at crossroads so travelers know what's coming. Some heads are old, rotten, no one dares to take them down. They take prisoners too, not for ransom, for their enjoyment, for their little dens. The dogs don't live in camps, they live in holes, old caves, collapsed quarries, smuggler tunnels widened by claws and time, whole stretches of countryside honeycombed with them. Each den its own pit, its own stink. They keep loot there, piles of it, helmets, rings, icons, bones stripped clean and sorted. They're methodical about it. That's what unsettles me most. There's thought behind the filth. They also keep people. I won't describe everything, but they use them, both living and dead, for their hunger and for their pleasure. They use human prisoners to breed more dogs. That's what people say. I don't know how true that is. I don't want to know the details. I know that when dens are broken open, there are cages. There are chains set low to the ground. There are bones too small to belong to men. And there are things that crawl out that shouldn't be alive at all. My Sergeant Rusty knew them. Before Worm Company. Before his beard went white and his voice went calm. Back when he wore Ronley colors and still believed banners meant something. He told me once when the fire was low and the wine had run thin. House Ronley put together 100 men, proper ones, spears, shields, crossbows, knights on horseback. They tracked a pack to a limestone ridge northeast of Slanich, found the den mouth hidden behind thorn and dead trees. They went in before dawn. The dogs didn't wait inside. They came out from the sides, from holes no one had marked, from cracks in the stone, dropped from above, came up from behind. Slashed horses opened first. Screaming mounts break formations faster than arrows. Rusty said the first 5 minutes killed more men than the rest of the fight combined. Men dragged down, helmets torn off, throats opened with teeth, dogs climbing shields like ladders. One leapt onto a knight's back and bit into his gorget while he was shouting orders, shattered its teeth in the process. Guerrilla fighting, Rusty called it. No lines, no honor, just impact and tearing and noise. Ronley men held, barely. Crossbows fired point blank, spears braced, shields locked. They advanced by inches, leaving bodies in their wake. Dogs didn't retreat clean. They fell back, dragging men with them, trying to pull them into side tunnels. Rusty saw one dog split open by a halberd and still crawl forward on its arms, jaw snapping, trying to bite ankles. They cleared the den in the end. What they found inside shut most of them up for life. Cages stacked 3 high, chains bolted into stone. People who didn't look like people anymore, eyes gone cloudy, bodies twisted, some pregnant, some not breathing but not dead either. Games, Rusty called them. Things the dogs did to pass time. Ronley men freed who they could, killed those beyond saving, burned the rest. They took some of the dogs prisoners. That didn't last long. By the time they marched out, there weren't any dogs left alive to hang. Rusty and the others did it themselves. Slow, not out of duty, out of hate. And that was one pack, just one. The others learned. They moved deeper, split up, became quieter, smarter. Now they don't hit columns with soldiers unless they're desperate. They go after pilgrims, traders, refugees, anyone walking because they had nowhere left to go. I've seen the roads they haunt. Ruts filled with blood, scraps of cloth caught in thorns, boots with feet still inside. I've heard their howls at night, not wolves, something sicker. Voices mixed in, laughing sometimes. People think monsters live in ruins and forests. They're wrong. Monsters live on the roads. The Turnpike Dogs are still out there. More packs than before. More dens. More heads. I think they just want to eat the world slowly. And they will. Unless someone clears out each of their little kingdoms. I know damn well that it won't be us. So keep your eyes on the bushes. Keep a slow, fat friend for emergencies. And if you hear barking mixed with laughter, then you're probably already fucked.